Hello and welcome to the Sinking City. This is the title screen says is the remastered version. I do not know if there's any major difference between the original and the remaster, or if it's more recommended to play the original before the remaster, but gambling that it'll be alright. Also never played any edition before in my life, so this will be completely blind. I've changed the graphics to max, ray tracing as well, dependent on how it will run in big open areas. Let's see if it needs to be adjusted. I also fiddled around with sensitivity and that should also be alright now. I tried on controller but felt a bit slow, and since I feel it may involve gunplay I will stick with keyboard and mouse. Also it should be playing audio even when alt-tabbed for immersion's sake. I thought that was better. No more waiting, let's get to it. Only says continue as I booted it out to test sensitivity. Anyway, let's go. That's exactly how I wake up in the morning too these days, nightmares and sweaty. It's too hot. What the heck? Well, I think we might be tripping. What a reasonable thing to do in your nightmare.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
I'm alright then? It looks like I'd be able to click on it, but nothing happens. Oh well. If I try to put it on map, we get this haha.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Now get out!
A bit rude.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Oh, it's the guy from the letter.
Much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well,
He
I
do
have a
look quite
particular
dapper.
weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
That's concerning.
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature, scion of a robust bloodline, a philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
Devil's Reef, what a reference, lol. I love it.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot, or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes.
So sweet.
Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Did he just indirectly call himself intelligent?
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
A bit sus, but alright. Yeah. Huh. What the heck did that do, lol? Might be some investigation sensora or to see spooky stuff, who knows.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is...
Why do he look like that?
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested.
Not to be rude,
My
but
name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
His facial hair looks kinda weird as it's not the same color, haha.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong, and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
Innsmouth, oh my gosh. That is neat. Also, people yelling outsider reminds me of Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
I was low-key thinking if he might be related to Innsmouth as he looks a bit off, but seems like that's definitely not the case.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
A bit creepy.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. Was standing right in front of it.
How could I know it belonged to him though?
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you.
K.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
I've said everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer, and keep your hands where I can see them.
So I take it, he referred to this house and then he said left to get to the boat? That looks like a no haha. I mean we did. If I mark this on map, will it mark him then? Interesting, so we need to put these on map ourselves. Gosh, this definitely makes it quite a bit more tricky. I like that. That was quite the entrance, lol. Could he have meant this tiny boat?
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was out of starve.
Okay, I was curious why he would willingly move here. Makes more sense.
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside, on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar. Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. K is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. K be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. K, have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, K, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone
Well then.
coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
No.
Choo choo. Ahem.
We love Yog, haha. Welcome in, Kaiser. How are you doing today?
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Jeez.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
I think our sanity took a hit.
5 cards short of a full house.
The heat wave's still going strong here, lol. I just sold my air conditioning thinking it'd be too expensive and I should invest into a cheaper one. Bad timing, haha.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work. Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Gosh, yeah, let summer be over, haha. I got 3 fans on me right now. I did get the one I ordered the other day. It's awesome.
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
They look less fish-like compared to dark corners of the earth.
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
What happens if our sanity goes very
I
bad?
can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Let's just chill out here for a moment, I'm curious, haha. You're right, haha. Alright then. So don't starve creatures appear if you trip out, it seems, haha. My brother actually teached in Greenland for a bit.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
It do sound quite cold there.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Do we actually have a gun? Oh right, we picked it up on the ship. Why do we want to take photos? Probably for the investigation.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
True that he told me that he really enjoyed it.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
You did, yep. I wonder how we use evidence. Oh, this is the Mind Palace, it referred to that earlier. Oh, this is super neat. This reminds me of Darkness Within. That's a good conclusion. Okay, that was not it. Okay, so if 2 doesn't work, it doesn't matter with order, I see. These don't seem related, but gonna try.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
Apparently more in here.
head. I still hear those voices.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebheil, Nugulena, Haften.
Definitely sounds like Cthulhu language.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
What the?
Take this, ape face.
What's happening?
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
So we need to do it in the right order, I take it?
What?
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
This game is super darn neat. I mean, he did flee, lol. It's very forgiving in this, as it feels like you can just try everything and it tells you if you mess up with no real penalty, at least right now. Doesn't seem right. Apparently it was. That does make sense. A bit racist.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Just gonna change a key if it lets me. Stop pointing the gun there, bad investigator. What the heck kind of rat is that?
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Jeez. I guess the longer we are using that vision, the more insane we will get.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Not sure if taking pictures does anything, lol. I love you is not for interact, it's for axing. Oh, that's teehee padlock, lol.
The door won't budge.
Oh dear.
There's something in the pocket.
I forgot how I switched to the other tools tab, is it? Let's see. I think tab. Oh, I guess whatever attacked us was in our head. We still losing sanity odd. How do we prevent that?
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Ops, that one definitely doesn't make sense. I feel we learned this earlier with the round. This feels like it be odd. What is the deal with putting the evidence on map? Is that just to organize different cases? Different ones. Maybe it's for what's relevant for this case. I don't see how this is relevant. Unless he told him to kill Albert to pay him back? Oh, that was the connection, I see. That felt like a weird stretch, but alright then. assume we need to find the bar for it to show up on map. Since it all looks the same right now but it says it's at Oakmont Port, I assume it's around here. Geez, this map is huge, haha. Time to have a look around and see, I guess. I wonder why these are green now though. Oh, it says it here. This one doesn't say we found all though, but it looks green odd. I guess it's since we found out what happened to him.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I find it wild that we've been here for this short a time and we already found his son. Just how poorly did he look himself?
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilt for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes, make him beg for mercy.
I feel it's pretty obvious it's Lewis, but do I want to let him know? Also, it might be one of those with a plot twist where we find out more info that points towards it's a third party. Doubt it though, but I can see it in a game like this later on, which is kinda cool.
Seems like he was a fisherman by the name of Lewis. He had a gun and pursued Albert after he fled the house.
Lewis it is, then. What do you know of him?
Turns out you were right. He's an Innsmouther.
Nah. Those filthy scum have done it now. When I'm through with them, they will rue the day they dared lay a finger on a Throgmorton. Bring me that dirtbag, Lewis. He and I are due a reckoning. Do this for me, and I'll help you with anything you need.
I assume we can also lie if we want to side with certain people later on.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
Oh, interesting. Since we put the evidence on top, I was so confused for a moment, haha. Can we go back to report to Robert again is the question. I think we need to look around, but let's try first.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
No bars here. Looks like this side of the port is not accessible. A lot of barrels could be.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it? Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
Since people are that happy,
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Join in, newcomer. Praise the sea with us.
What was the name of the deity from earlier that people worship here? Yep, definitely sounds like cult activity now. Can we get over there? Well, it hurt. Our clothes got wet, though. Major plus for that, haha. A bit odd, lol. Super neat. You can get to elective places like this though. Well, if we had gone a little to the right, we had found it right away, kind of figured, but I like exploring in these.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Stay alert! Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
What's your problem? What's your problem?
I didn't know I could walk into people at sea.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah, even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
How can we appeal to him more? I feel like the second option won't do it. Even if it's a criminal, I feel like he wouldn't care to protect one of his own.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day.
It did work. I wonder if he would have said the same to the other option.
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Oh no.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
Alright, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Yet smokes are very practical. Cough.
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars, circled by the dead. A race from one to the next, as time itself laughs.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
You are welcome. I can't wait to see what you do.
Did not get any of that. Maybe it would make sense on a second playthrough like Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
What the? Get the... Oh.
There's not much reflection in the water, sadly. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
I take it back, he do look very Innsmouth, haha. Is this too forward?
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Lol, the Innsmouth curse. We could ask it, but he might take offense. Let's ask the other first.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
Yep, does look like exactly what happened.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs. always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
Interesting they call them apes. Robert do have that kind of look.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here
Lol
crazy
with a gun
about
funny.
bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
The Marsh family, we love the references. I actually really love how he looks in this. They look deliberate, but I think he was under the hysteria. Let's say it's still curious what he would
The
say.
things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
Yep, figured. Okay, let's say the other thing. I doubt it will do much here.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're
He
here to
did
attack
put
me
it
just
nicely,
'cause I
lol.
look different to you. Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
no, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouthers' bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
Well, this is why I didn't want to ask, as it comes off rude, haha.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
You know, I kinda like the idea of not telling him. I also like that we get a choice. Loving this game already.
I won't tell him. Everyone seems to agree there's been an outbreak of madness around these parts. I'm inclined to believe you fell victim to it too. Plus, it seems heartless to tear apart a family after what you've been through already.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Reed. Thank you.
That said, the port's
You're
still
welcome.
closed. What will you do?
Hide here, I guess. Don't have a choice. The streets are flooded with police.
I'll make something up to tell Throgmorton. Leave as soon as you can.
Thank you again, sir. I won't forget this.
It was what the other guy who lived in the house also were under the hysteria and told a similar story, so we know it's not just him making up an excuse. Huh? We literally just told him that we wouldn't tell Robert, lol. Yes, he had a motive, but let's be honest, that's such a weak motive. I hope we can still say we didn't find him. Oh, this is so interesting. Why was he a threat though? I guess because of the hysteria. That's weirdly put though. This is neat though, that you can conclude what you define as the truth yourself. Loving that a lot. This is great. Alright, back to Robert. Why is it showing that one though? A glitch. Oh wait, it is the right one. Okay, never mind me. Do we actually have currency? right, she said it doesn't matter here. We might want this after I almost got killed by swimming across lol.
Oh, yeah. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days. Oh, yeah. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
Apparently we couldn't give him. Sinister name.
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton. Back off.
Oh, I guess this opens after. Yeah.
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. They tore him apart. It was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. Just ask his friends.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beast's. Something must be done about those pests. Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress.
Right,
Remind
cuff.
me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I'm looking into an outbreak of erratic behavior and madness, all linked to shared visions of this place.
Indeed. Then our goals align. This inexplicable hysteria has spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster?
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture. A sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation
I did, though.
for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Good.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
Professor Doe, what a name. I don't like the lie he made up as let's be real, he would probably ask to see the crime scene, haha. Also, he don't have his jacket as far as I know.
No.
Yep, here we go. What the? This game is freaking great.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers. No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
What the so many? This one looks very different. The cultist one looks awesome lol. I did get all DLCs, so hope we can get that. I do love a trench coat. Looks hella good. Yep, we totally caught the murder cough. A lot of items. That's pretty cool. I hope we run into Lewis again, hopefully on better circumstances though. Huh, thanks Juhan, so we did blackout, I did wonder. I need to stop axing everything lol. That's neat. Okay, so north of the intersection of Communion Road and Museum Avenue, let's look for it. I might be blind. Let me try that again. I might be blind. Alright, let's look at again. I just wrote it in chat. Lol, the street names are funny. Really not seeing it. Jackpot. So around here. How do I remove this one toy? Though? Wait, I was being an idiot. This isn't the one I placed, lol. That had me so confused. Wish the map stayed where you looked last. Neat. So was Whisper Street. I actually really like you have to find these places yourself. More immersive. Easy. Well, this is already Northern. Southern. I need to remember to pick the quest before looking, haha. I saw Salvation Harbor earlier. I feel it was the right side. Dang, I definitely lost it. This though might be something I should do in between streams. Having a look around, that makes sense, not to use too much time just looking around on map. I am curious about the ghost thing though. Here we go. Just gonna see if we can find this one, as I like to try to find this one. I mean though, I like to actually investigate this one, I mean haha. should be here. How it didn't add itself when we looked at this earlier.
The door won't budge.
Won't budge brings me back to dark corners of the earth a lot, lol. Ouch.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
No. Eerie atmosphere in here.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you though, mister, you want to stay on here, you stop making all that noise.
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Probably better not to argue.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
Yeah? Well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
He got a point.
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish.
I love the way he talks too, almost like he got something stuck in his throat. Does remind me of Innsmouth people from dark corners of the earth. So I take it all of these letters he got here, those I assume are potentially side quests too. Gosh, they all got street names and all. Neat. Yep, that would suck, Kaiser. So what I will do for next time is to try to mark these on map as well, but for now let's see if we can access the one quest talking about ghosts. Oh, it is marked odd. This is so cool. I wonder how well Aqua would pay. Haha, I see what you did there, clever. I have an idea. Well, doesn't show up, dang. The navigating gonna take some time to get used to, lol. What the heck? This is super cool though. Yep, I assume so. Definite Venice is what comes closest, lol. We don't really want to be here, it seems. Given we be fighting against tentacles, I'm not sure a hammer will cut it, lol. Seems like we got a level system since we are getting XP. Getting there little by little. You so ride an airship be convenient lol. I hope it doesn't have durability as I'm not the best driver. Heck yeah, imagine flying in on your airship shotgunning Cthulhu would be epic. I think Cthulhu might take offense though. Perfectly parked. Gosh, that auto aim is screwing me up lol. It kept aiming for chest, haha. Looks like medkit odd we couldn't carry it. You right, we love Cthulhu. What the heck is this lol? Alright, so I got zero clue what quest this is referring to. We got like no ammo, lol. I don't think I should be shooting in all honesty. Okay, looks like we are in the right spot. So if this is the right one, people went crazy in here. Should be just doesn't mention the full text. What the heck is a foot trap? Right, imagine? We are looking for a book in here. Jeez. I love that thing just one-shot us on half health. Well, first death, what happens now? Interesting. So these are like death checkpoints, I guess. Who the heck are all these peeps? Again, weird strat. Me next. Yeah. Honestly, wouldn't hold it against it being a kitty. Doesn't quite look like a rat. If it's a cat, that naturally makes it cool since cats are awesome. I'm not biased or anything. Oh wow, we went the completely wrong way.
Vote for Oakmont! Your vote is your choice. Choose wisely. Vote for Oakmont! Your vote is your choice. Choose wisely.
Yes, let's all praise our great kitty overlords. So it's interesting we got combat zones. Also, this mission might be for way later. We did travel far to get here, lol. Can we craft some ammo? Wow, ammo is expensive as heck. Huh. Oh, I see. This one definitely feels tough. Given what he said here, I feel like it be within the safe itself. Hello there, Amy. I'm good, how about you? I'm trying to find this book hidden in here but not having a lot of luck, haha. If I was a book hidden inside of a bank, where would I be? What the heck? Nope, this is my first time ever. In fact, first mission ever, haha. So I don't have much of a clue what I'm doing yet. I feel blind right now, haha. Hello Steve, welcome in. Yes, we are Cthulhuing. It's funny you mention it, Kaiser. He low-key got in Warfit too. We love melee stun lock. Num. Lol, I can't believe it, Steve. I do think this requires a lot of research. I do love you have to put in all the quests on map yourself. Oh, is this it? Never mind, looked like a secret door. Well, the quest said the book is in here, couldn't be this hard. Yep, I usually play psychological horror the most. Me. You know, I kinda got that feel from the trailer, Steve. I do like a good struggle. There's probably gonna be a handful of moments I will be completely lost for certain. No, I don't tend to play multiplayer much, and if so, usually just with some friend groups for fun. I actually just picked up this game during the sale. Look interesting, has completely flown over my radar. The issue with one of those, since this is my first mission, I don't know how well stuff will be hidden. Haha, I see, Steve. Yep, actually on the older side looked like the original came out in 19. I think I looked at signals at one point. Does look interesting if it's the one I'm thinking of. Well, might not have been the best mission to select to start with, making like zero progress finding this, haha. Oh my gosh, Darkness Within is such a fantastic game. I hope you will enjoy it, Steve. The Mind Palace part of this low-key reminds me of some part of the Darkness Within. I like both of them, but it to be on the older side. First one is very point and click like. This is the most logical place I would think the book would be. I'm sorry, I'm not taking commissions. I already got some on the way. I do appreciate it though. Well, let's look for something else. I guess not making progress here. Are you making cat experiments, Kaiser? It's so cool how everything is flooded here. That we need boat to get around, haha. Perfectly parked boat.
What's your problem?
The ultimate cat species.
No.
Should be around here. Why do he look like some person from ancient Greek? somewhere north of Communion Road. Yep, does fit the bill. I assume we need to use special mind vision to find it given the description. Let's have a look around. I'm sus of this place. Oh yeah, Steve, how's the heat treating you? Yeah. Whatever that was, I'm not buying any. Oh, that sounds so nice, lol. I would love to get a storm here. 26 still too much for me lol, not used to that, it's Viking country after all. Interesting, we can keep re-eluding same stuff. That's funny, haha. It says Eastern Reed Heights. So since it's being that specific, I assume it would be there. I'm not sure if Sam Reed counts. That is so freaking cool. Oh yes, pillaging does bring me back. Good old days. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot, I get it now. This entire section is labeled that I see. So yep, could be here but could be further north.
Watch yourself.
Fighting Loki feels like a death sentence right now, haha. How do we get over here, I wonder? Maybe all the way around here. From a scale from 1 to 10, that was like a -1. I take it that was like a boss. Gosh, I've seen a good bit of Rule of Rose and looks like a great game.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
What's your problem?
Oh right, also blocked off here.
The door won't budge.
Maybe we have to use the waterway all the way around. I do love the no hands holding in this, but geez, definitely will take a bit to put all the side stuff on map, haha. Oh, wrong way. Well, also blocked here, could not see that on map. Oh no, boat stuck. Is there a way to reset, I wonder, lol? You had so much to live for, boat, dang it. Alright, no luck with side stuff, let's have a look at the main one for now and I prepare side for next time. Here we are. No. No. Ages away, we might as well walk. Oh right, fast traveling is a thing. How does it work though? I see phone booth. Definitely saves a good bit of walking.
Stop it!
What the heck? If he is not part of a cult, I don't know who would be. The starfish reminds me again about dark corners of the earth.
Guess I don't need the key. samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
You right.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
I still think it's funny he is named Professor though. I was wondering what was making that noise, lol. What the?
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition? Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
Look at that happy bird, lol. Huh? Why did you attack us? Bizarre. You better keep that one in the check. Can't have it spill dark matter everywhere.
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
Grab the papers, smash the rest.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
So I guess whoever broke in the guy we just killed might have hid in here.
I fatah me fe I regach I dagon.
Allah Dagon.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
They definitely sound like they are from Innsmouth. Okay, so time to burn it all. Of this is definitely the last one, I feel. This is when they are carrying it, so second last. I mean, seems straightforward.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand.
Grab the papers, smash the rest.
I fatah me fe I.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Yep, poor paper. I love that he calls it the syndrome. Well, that seems like a good place to leave off for this time. For the next time, I will do my best to put all the side stuff on map ahead of time. Definitely plenty to go through. Haha, thank you. We'll wish you a wonderful rest of your day. You better.